Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now from this opening faceoff. The Penguins take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Here's a chance, and there's the save on the play. The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. Up along the wing. Puck grab by Dumoulin. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the corner. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. A centering chance. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Over-aggressive seemed to pull him out of position. You're better off if you're not sure, just stay in the slot. Once he left, man, the puck goes right there and it's in the net.
Pittsburgh's made their way back to center ice here, and they've got that 1-0 lead.
The road is a funny place to play. You can't really be too aggressive, but when you get an early lead, James, you can open it up a little bit.
Hammers the shot. Scores! Matthew Barzal!
I can tell you he's jacked about this, James. I mean, he gets to tee it up, walk into it, and basically shoot it as hard as he can. The goalie's just coming out trying to cut the angle and hope it hits him. But it beats him clean, and it's in the net.
The Islanders win it. New York's got it along the wall. And that's broken up. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's just out of reach. Scooped up along the wall by Romanov. Up the neutral zone now. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. They got a pair on a 2-on-1. Redirected shot. Great pad save.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
He's got a step. Oh, what a stop between the pipes. He is dialed in.
He really is, James. The shooter's in a position to deliver the puck to either side of the net. And it's like the goalie has got everything smothered. He's right on it.
Puck scooped up by Raquel. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Puck picked up by Nelson. Slides into Pellet. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Hits an on-man rush. 2-on-1. And he comes up with the save. Oh, and down he goes on the ice.
Oh, he thought there was room. Obviously, there was none.
Bank pass off the boards. And a strong physical collision on the play there. The Penguins take it across the blue line. Hangs onto the puck. Maintains possession. Can't make the connection on the pass. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, what a chance here. Can they make it happen on this 2-on-1? Down the right side and into the zone. Grabs it and rips it. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. Oh, they probably want a redo on that. And now it's grabbed by Kapanen. Oh, denies them again. There's the go-ahead goal, and we have a new game.
Taking the lead now, you control it. You push the pace, you push the other guys back on their heels. You don't get very many goals where you have time to dust off the puck and shoot it. Lots of them are just like this, James. You get into the interior of the ice, fight for your position, and whatever you have to do, jam it past the goalie.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. And he takes the feed. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Read that perfectly with the poke check. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. They've got numbers. A 3-on-1. Breakaway. Oh, broken up.
He's trying to shield the defender from getting to the puck. Just can't do it. And his breakaway is poked away.
Pittsburgh's got possession at center. Pass broken up. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Sends it over. He scores! They tie it up.
They've been working hard to get this game back to level. And that goal will do it. Oh, what an effort. He did everything he could to stop that, but he gets beat anyway.
Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. The Penguins win possession here in the open ice. Poked away in the neutral zone by Martin. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Centering feed! And that's stopped! Thunderous hit! Oh my!
Yeah, that one hurt me over here. That is an enormous hit. He closed the gap in a hurry.
And that one's turned away. Off a stick. Handles the pass. Puck exits the zone. Grabs it in his own end. And he easily stops that one. And another stop.
The job's not done till the job's done. I mean, one save, not enough. Gotta make another one, too.
Puts it in for the go-ahead goal.
Control the game now. You finally got the lead. You've worked so hard to get in front. Don't give it up now. Pretty clear the goaltender's not expecting this shot. That defensive zone turnover results in this quick shot. Beats the goalie low.
The Penguins get a little breathing room here as they lead by 1 in the first.
They talked about getting off to a good start in the first period. Now that they've got the lead, they'll want to build off it.
Slides it over to Romanov. And he takes the pass. Oh, and even bigger save on the slapper. There's the horn to conclude period number 1, and Ray Ferraro's already off to grab his intermission hot dog. We'll be back in just a moment.
During the game, please remember to be alert at all times in our seating area. Even with enhanced safety measures, there are moments when a puck can be propelled into the spectating area without force to cause injury.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
New York's first period is nothing to write home about. I mean, they started slow. They got late into the physical aspect of the game, and they never had the puck. So when you don't have it, you got to chase it. They get behind, and now they got to climb out of the hole.
Jari's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Lots of time left in this period. Pittsburgh's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. And he blocks that one. Moves it over to Letang. Centering feed. He scores! What a goal!
You don't get many of these odd man rushes, so you better take advantage of them. They moved the puck quickly and aggressively, and the goalie couldn't keep up to the shot.
Pittsburgh's now gone up by a pair in the second.
So they've got a 2-goal lead. Some people say it's the worst lead in hockey. Well, guess what? I'll take the worst lead as opposed to trailing by 2.
Yeah, you know what's better than down by 2? Being up by 2, right?
Of course it is.
Simple. Letang's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. And there's the save. And there's another stop. And another stop.
Stop 1, stop 2. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
There's a firm collision. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Pass in front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. A howitzer misses. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. Feeds it over to Nelson. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, he got huddled by Chari.
He's sharp on this one. Out on top of the crease aggressively to make the save.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Malkin. The Islanders look to start the transition game. New York's moving it into the offensive end. Taken by Bailey. Here's a short pass to Pajot. Along the wing up the neutral zone. All alone! Huge stop by the goaltender.
Oh, he read that perfectly. Excellent position to make the stop on the breakaway.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Lots of offense here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. The Islanders win the draw. Parise's picking up steam. Now he takes it over the line. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. Moves it quickly over to Carter. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Oh, spectacular save on the play. One-on-one with the goaltender. What a stop on the breakaway.
He waits for the first move, lets the shooter make it, and then shuts it down.
Puck grab by Ruda. Steps inside. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that's off target as it hits a body. Fires it. From the point, they take control of it. Off target. Grabbed along the boards by Beauvillier. Quick pass to Barzal. Grabs control of it at the point. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. And here's a pass to McGinn. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Here in the late goings of the period, Pittsburgh's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. Cizikas has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack.
You know the other club is a little tired after the icing. That's an important offensive zone win.
Here's a shot, and that goes off the glove. Play continues here. Unloads it, just misses.
I really like the way he delivers that puck, but he doesn't hit the net. Shoots it over top.
Chance in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. There's another great save. And the puck departs the zone. Here's a breakaway. Flat on their feet. Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break in the net. Once you escape the pack, it's now one-on-one with the goalie. He's trying to read you, you're trying to read him. The shooter wins this time.
The Islanders get a much-needed goal here late in the second, Razor.
Put themselves within striking distance. You want to give yourself a chance. They've done that.
Puck scooped up by Dobson. Sends a pass over. Oh, rocks him like a hurricane.
Hey, look out. Get your head up, man.
Oh, the double G, the great glove. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Nelson. And he gets just enough to keep it out. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Fans, tonight our world-famous blimp is dropping $50 gift certificates. Keep your eyes to the sky for tonight's big prize.
Alongside Ray Ferraro between the benches, I'm James Cebulski, ready to bring you period number 3. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. We've got 40 minutes in the books. Ray Ferraro is between the benches. Ray, how do you see things playing out?
The Penguins are in a position here where they're ahead, but you can't set back. This has been such a wild, back-and-forth, high-scoring affair. You're going to have to score again to win.
And sends it just out of reach. New York's got the puck in their own end. On the backhand, great stick save by Chari. Chari's going to bounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
James Cebulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. The Penguins lead it 4-3. Lets it fly. Standing tall with the save. Slides it across to Letang. Gets it over to Zucker. 2-on-1. What an opportunity here. Comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Malkin's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. His reflexes on display tonight. Slides it on over to Nelson. Here they come on the attack. Three of them. Centering feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Blocked in traffic. How did he stop that one?
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Pellick's known for great stick checking in his own end, guys. He's got that stick-em-up zone ability, and that's his poke-checking skills that he uses to fend off an attack.
Carter's won the draw and makes the save. Feeds it on over to Bailey. Look at that right there.
While he lowered the shoulder down, he read that play so cleanly, he was able to close up the ice. Nowhere for him to go.
Just scores his second of the game.
Now, here's a little math for you, James. One's good, two's better. He finishes off this opportunity, and now it's a great night. Well, that's a quick one-timer right in front of the net. The pass is there. He's got no time to do anything with it, and he beats the goalie.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Pittsburgh's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck picked up by Petrie. Poked away at center by Parisi. Oh, boy, look at this. It's a 2-on-0.
Oh, he didn't have enough gas to get the shot off. Really good work by the defender to close the gap.
From the point, looks to make something happen. And a solid save on the play there. Here's a collision with some authority. Tosses it on to Carter. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall.
What a wild offensive night this has been. The real crazy part is both teams are in on it. It's no runaway. Somebody is going to score a couple of goals before the end of this, and that's going to be the difference.
The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Here he is from the slot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Raquel's really hearing it from the crowd here. They're not happy with him. He caused that injury earlier to one of the hometown players, and they're going to let him hear it.
Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. And he gets in the lane to block that. Here's a sharp angle shot from the place 99 made famous. And now he moves it quickly to Salo. And the puck dies with the Trapper save. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Barzal's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Denies him! He got all of it! Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Poked away in the neutral zone by Malkin. Can't make it work. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit.
Trying to rally the troops a little bit here.
Here's a chance, a 2-on-0.
Wow. Oh, I love getting on a breakaway, James. You're out front, and if you've got confidence, you've got to sell your move and finish it off. The toughest part of this goal is getting yourself into position that close to the net. You get into that low slot, it's got to be a bang-bang play. He's right in position to put it in the net.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Islanders have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here they go, 3-on-1. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. The Islanders have it in the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Kapanen. Battle along the wall. Nice zone entry from the right side. Situation critical as we approach the final minute of the third. And there's the whistle icing the call. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
You don't spend much time in your zone if you can win the draw like that.
Throws it on goal. Turned aside by the goaltender. He scores! And how about
particularly beautiful about the play, but it doesn't even matter. You keep plugging away and look for the tying goal. I can't imagine they thought this was even possible. They played so poorly early in the game. They've worked their way all the way back to tie the score.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. And he was ready for that save. Look at this from an awkward slot. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
A critical draw here. Barzal's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Lets it go! Big time stop there. Here's a shot. Denies him again. The Penguins grab possession with the puck. Pittsburgh's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Here he is, tries to tuck it in. Turn that chance aside. Picked up along the boards by Barzal. Here's a shot, and he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. And there's the horn. 60 minutes solves absolutely nothing. Let's go to the period where heroes are made. Overtime looms here on EA Sports.
Are you looking for information on the stars of tomorrow today? Check out page 21 of the program or our website for profiles.
Overtime is set to get underway. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski. Time to boogie. Puck is dropped and OT has begun. Slick feed. He's got the game on his stick. Big save.
Oh, the benches were both up. Worried that the game's over in one side, hoping it's over on the other.
Oh, he rocked him. Trying to gain a step. All alone. Denies him. Oh, I thought that was over.
Yeah, so did a lot of people, not the goalie.
Wow.
He's the guy that counted too. What a stop.
Can't connect. Unloads one. And that's blocked from someone in front. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. And that's knocked away. Handles the puck. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And that's picked up along the boards. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. Here's a hit. The Penguins move to the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Tremendous read, and he's trying to shake loose. He's in, all alone. Denied.
Yeah, the goaltender makes an enormous save here. Overtime continues.
Fires it on net. Scores! They take it in overtime. What an effort by this team out there tonight.
You get the odd man rush because the defensive team breaks down their coverage. But then once you get the rush, you have to execute it, and they do it perfectly.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from rinkside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.